Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to Indiglojypsy. I'm Jenna. I am so happy to be doing a general tarot reading for Capricorn placements or anyone dealing with Capricorn. The messages may or may not resonate. I hope you guys are all doing wonderful. I deeply appreciate your presence and energy. Cappy, I have a sound bath specifically designed for your sign playing in the background, and it is by a creator known as Healing Vibrations. If you find value in this very healing music, please go to his channel and give him a thumbs up and a follow or a subscribe. Okay, so Cappy, I'm gonna open your reading with the Eternal Crystals deck by Jade Sky. Thank you, Spirit, for being here to oversee this act of divination for the sign of Capricorn and their absolute highest good. You got Ruby. So number 35, which is, you could be 35 years old, or the number 35 could mean something to you. It's also a number 8, so you could be a January 8th, or a life path number 8. It says passion, root, and sacral chakras. It's absolutely gorgeous. Well, I'll leave it here while we read from the... Ruby has appeared to get you thinking about what your passions are. What do you want in your life? What do you want in your life? Or who do you want in your life? What or who brings you the most joy in your life? Ruby is associated with the root and sacral chakras. It is also linked to the physical body and the life force energy. When you draw the ruby crystal, you are encouraged to open your heart to new possibilities. If you are currently partnered in a relationship, this is a great time for you to be clear about what you want and need in your relationship. This is also a great time for you to reignite the passion and fulfillment in your relationship area. If you are unhappy in your relationship, it's a time to make changes to bring about greater happiness and fulfillment. If you are single, Ruby has come to you today to let you know that new love is coming to you. Be open to giving and receiving love. Your soul craves compassion, understanding, and love. Nurturing love can also come from family members and friends, not just from lovers. New love is wonderful, but enduring love is even more powerful. Appreciate your relationships and express and communicate your love at this time. I think that's a perfect stone for you, Capricorn. I think you don't get a lot of credit for like how deeply you do love those in your life that are closest to you, and how you guys are like unwaveringly there for those you hold dear in your lives. You may not say a lot, but your actions show everything, Capricorn, okay? So as I was shuffling the deck for you, the Hangman emerged. So you could have planets in Pisces, or you could have a Pisces influencing your situation. But I really feel like this card is expressing you seeing life from a brand new perspective, you surrendering anything that you cannot control, and you making heart over head decisions at this time in your life. And this is where you are gaining enlightenment here. So possibly you guys embarking on new spiritual paths or being open to new paths. I find you guys experiencing new paradigms, just new shifts in the next phase of your life, and just being open to the infinite possibilities that life has to offer here, Capricorn. And I just feel like, I feel many of you just letting go of anything that isn't serving you or that you don't have any control over. Thank you, Spirit. You may hear my children or family in the background, but hopefully this sound bath is what you hear mostly, apart from the reading. Okay. The Hierophant. You could have planets in Taurus, or a Taurus influencing your situation, or many of you could be breaking away from tradition, or some of you could be breaking away from a marriage or an institution even, just because, like I said, you're at this place of surrendering and being open to new things, new experiences, new spiritual paths, etc. And for some of you, you know, this does involve endings with ideologies or people, or institutions that you could have been a part of. This to me is a strong emphasis on new beginnings. We have the Hierophant reversed, the Judgment reversed, and the Ten of Swords reversed. So maybe some sort of epiphany or realization when it comes to institutions like such as religion, or even marriage here. Maybe you feel like you misjudged a situation in terms of institutions or the sanctity of marriage, or you feel like you were enlightened by an experience that maybe it turned out unfavorable, but you learned a lot from it. And yes, there was an ending here, Capricorn, but you're getting up as you always do. You always do. And you're moving forward. Here's another 10 reversed. The 10 of Wands. So many of you being alleviated or relieved of your or anything you consider to be burdensome, okay? And it could have been a marriage for many of you. However, I do see new love here with the Two of Cups. This is in alignment with the Ruby card. So maybe out with old love, or out with old paradigm, institution, belief systems even, and in with the new discoveries, openness, just surrendering to something greater than yourself and being open to endless possibilities here. It's happening because of the Five of Swords. So perhaps what you were once involved in was abusive in some way. There could have been an abuse of power, authority, or abuse of your trust here, Capricorn, okay? I feel like the Five of Swords has more to do with what you're leaving behind. And I also find the Five of Swords to be your energy regarding like how you triumph over any obstacle, over any delay or setback or anything one might consider challenging. You are determined to overcome. So for many of you, it could be just because a previous relationship or marriage didn't work out does not mean that you are going to give up on love or what partnerships mean to you. It may have been revised or reformed, but you are still going to fight for someone that you get to care for and that you can allow to care for you as well, okay? I do find a lot of broken trust in your last relationship or any organizations that you were heavily committed to. I do see like a betrayal of trust. You put in a lot of effort and you were very diligent about your participation in the connection. And there was a abuse of power and authority and an abuse of your trust there. Okay. But that just kind of woke you up and enlightened you. Now you see the world through a different lens and you can move forward in your life according to that new lens here, Capricorn. So in the headspace, we have the Six of Cups reversed here. So I feel like you guys are thinking of your future, really. Like, you could sometimes, just ponder on, like, I just feel like you're going over things so that you don't have to repeat lessons. Like, you like to just get your shit done and graduate. Like, you don't want to go take the course over. Capricorn is what I get from this Six of Cups reversed is, maybe some of you have children and that is your primary concern through your previous relationship, or how you're raising them. You could be adjusting the way that you're raising your children because you do see things differently now. So you are unlearning and relearning, and you could be teaching your children accordingly. For those of you that do have children or children around you, even if you're not parents. But this is also like really you thinking of your future and the possibilities of said future. And I do see some forgiveness here as well. Like, I see you guys moving on from any betrayal of trust. Like, you're not going to sit there and dwell on it or, feel like you can never trust a living soul ever again. It's just like, I live, I learn, I move on, more educated by the experience here, Capricorn. Okay. I just heard the word bravery. So there's something about your energy that is very brave and very, there's a leadership energy occurring here. And it is the word I'm thinking of has to do with we can learn from the way you're moving about life. Like, you are an example to how we could all, we can all learn from. We all experienced a betrayal of trust, or a letdown, or disappointments, breakups, divorces, etc. And it's our responsibility to grow from those experiences and not be tainted by them. That's when we kind of risk being in a vibratory state that we keep attracting that. I feel like you are at this beautiful, like, rebirth state, Capricorn, where you're learning the first time in this phase of your life and just moving forward, like going in grace, moving in grace here. That's how you're seeing your future, very gracefully. Okay, so the energy that you're in is the Knight of Pentacles, or this could be how you're being seen by others. So what I get from this is just moving cautiously. I feel like you are open to relationships, but just you're not in any rush to get married or define the relationship or titles and those things that we can sometimes get caught up in, those labels, So I just find you moving sort of carefully, cautiously, but yet still open at the same time. You're just moving in a more educated way. For others of you, you are thinking of relationships, but you might not quite ready to enter one. For those of you that are single here, okay? For others of you, again, you are currently in a divorce or a separation, or you just ended a connection with someone here. And that's why this Knight of Pentacles is reversed, because you're not giving your energy to a relationship at this time. Many of you are turning that focus inward and seeing what your needs are in a very self-loving way here is what I'm gathering from you, okay? It may come off as like you just being uninterested, but really you're just going about things carefully so that you don't go through some of the things that might have been difficult previously here. Okay, so the energy around you is the Two of Pentacles here, okay? So I feel you're just finding your footing. You're finding your financial footing for some of you. Maybe that is more of a concern, but because this Two of Cups is here, you're finding your emotional footing here. Like, you're balancing your time, your energy, just sort of prioritizing different things in different areas here. It may be a choice between, because we have a Two of Pentacles and a Two of Cups. So it's, to move into another relationship or to remain single here. That could very simply be what you're weighing up. Just there could be someone magnificent that entered your life immediately after you separated from someone else. So that would explain why you're proceeding with caution. Perhaps the last one was quite nasty, but again, you're not holding on to bitterness or resentment. You're just being careful. You're just learning from your experiences. Okay, so how does this manifest in your physical reality here? My beautiful sea goats. Speaking of sea goats, I hope you love this. I hope you like this lovely sea goat goddess here representing your sign. In my opinion, she's absolutely gorgeous, but that's neither here nor there. You get the Empress here, and this is Venusian energy. You could have Taurus or Libra in your birth chart, like planets in those signs, or there could be a Taurus or Libra influencing your situation. But this is really the energy of someone, of like you manifesting. There's a few things going on. So if you're like a masculine Capricorn, I do see you attracting someone really beautiful into your life. Very Venusian, very soft, feminine, very nurturing type of person that it's no wonder you're smitten by someone here. They just embody this radiant, beautiful, flowing goddess energy that is full of so much life and so much potential and can turn whatever you bring her and multiply it there, okay? Something that really fascinates you. For my feminine Capricorns, this is the energy that you're embodying, okay? Like you are looking wonderful because you're prioritizing your own needs right now, and you're not holding on to any bitterness or resentment, and you're really thinking more about how to mold and shape your future from this very like light-hearted perspective. You look magnificent, and you're in this energy of feeling magnificent, super feminine and abundant Capricorn. Like you're really drawing in like anything from prosperity to luxury to people just gifting you things, or just being very attracted to your radiance and your aura. And others of you could have a child on the way. And that is what you're thinking of. The future is, now all my money is going to go to this new child. And for those of you that resonates with, congratulations. And when I zoom out and look at the bigger picture, it looks like a relationship worth fighting for to me. It looks completely different than what you've previously gone through. And it looks like it has exponential growth potential here, Kathy. I love this for you. So you did get 3 cards for advice or solutions. It looks like you have your situation quite figured out. I don't see any, unless you're just weighing out like your finances because you have a baby on the way, or a possible new bride for some of you, or you are the new bride for some of you. Just are weighing out like if you do want to totally go all the way into this new connection, or you want to remain kind of single for a little while. I think you really have your life sorted out according to this reading. But it says, it's saying take your time in love. Focus on your own emotional needs first so that you can pour from a full cup. I'm also seeing that, continue to groom yourself, continue to, make any dietary changes that contribute to your wellness and you feeling good. Go after what it is that makes you feel confident and like powerful. You deserve to feel powerful. You've overcome a lot of things that people would have folded, Capricorn. The average person would have totally folded, and you triumphed and you overcame. So you have the right to stand in your power here. For those of you that are figuring out like finances and where to put your money so that it will grow, an entrepreneurship is definitely on the board here. And just, just be careful. Like, move in a way that all of your movements are calculated, and don't necessarily assume everyone is out to get you, especially if they're very attractive here. Okay. Don't start to think negatively that something's going to go wrong just because somebody is like extremely attractive, or they're extremely attracted to you, that they're after something in a devious way, or there's something up their sleeve. Because our dominant thoughts, Cappy, become our dominant experiences here. So that would be the only advice, is to pour into yourself, go after those things that make you happy, move your body, and move carefully in a calculated way, so that you can fully soak up this abundance here. So I hope those messages were helpful, my dear sea goats. I'm going to pull from my Spirit Oracle deck for you. When I tell you, your sign is just absolutely magnificent. Like, you guys always make it to the top. You always do. Like, I'm getting emotional when I think of how all the difficulties that you guys overcome, and how it, like I said, the average person would have easily folded, but not you guys. Not you guys. I have Capricorns in my life that are very dear to me. My father, one of my brothers, one of my sons, my grandmother and aunt, etc. But that's how I personally know the story of the sea goat. And I've seen it firsthand, just you guys being so very close to the bottom, but never quite falling off. You just always rise. So you got infinity here. It says, dearest one, rest within the light of your soul. Feel my spirit alive within you. The spirit of the goddess of nature, the earth and stars. Accept the love and light we shower upon you. You absolutely deserve every single bit of this, Capricorn. And then you have the journey. I love the rainbow. That's a very auspicious sign as well, for abundance to come, prosperity to come, experiences that really uplift your soul and make you very happy. It says you are soaring to new heights like you always do. Experiment, play, allow your spirit the freedom to explore new and exciting possibilities for your life. Follow the rainbow across the horizon. A pot of gold awaits. As usual, my goats. You hit it again. You nailed it again. I will draw an animal for you, and I encourage you to look up the spiritual meaning of this animal, and there will be more messages in there for you as well. You got lizard. It's a number 12. You could be a January 12th or a January 3rd, or a life path number 3. 3 is also the number of the Empress here, which is the number of creation, and 2 becoming 3. It says dreaming, vision, and hidden gifts. Cappy, I hope these messages were helpful for you. They certainly uplifted me. So I wish you guys so much love, so much light, infinite abundance. I hope you'll give this a thumbs up if you found value here, and let me know in the comments if it resonated at all. Until next time, my beautiful sea goats, take care.